Hello again everyone, and welcome back to the channel for what is episode number 9 in season 1 here at Everton Football Club. Now in today's episode we have 3 home fixtures. We have 2 in the Premier League against Chelsea and Sheffield United at home. And to round off today's episode we have a FA Cup fixture against Gillingham at home, which will be a simulation game. So very tough opposition to get today's episode underway here. It's Chelsea. We'll have a quick look where Chelsea are in the table here. As you can see from the league table, we are 2 points behind Leicester in third. We are 3 points behind Manchester City in second. So we're very much in the fight for Champions League places here so far at Goodison Park. And we'll have a quick look down the table here, and Chelsea are in 11th. They played 19, they've won 7, drawn 3 and lost 9. They're sitting on 24 points. So what should be a very difficult game here to start off today's episode. So with a win, we could hopefully push ourselves above Leicester City. I'm not quite sure who Leicester City are playing. We'll have a quick look at that. They have Manchester City at home. So second are meeting third, and we are playing Chelsea. So I'll just jump in, guys, and have a quick look at the squad and make any changes that need to be made changed here. As you can see, James might have to start this game on the bench, and I might have to put in Abdoulaye Doucouré maybe for Andre Gomez or Allen, give them a rest maybe. And I'll see you again for the first fixture at Goodison Park. So here is the Everton lineup. We have Jordan Pickford in goal, Seamus Coleman, Mina, Holgate and Dean as the back four. Gomez, Doucouré, Zaha in the 10 role with Calvert-Lewin, Richarlison and Zaha. Iwobi on the left. Timo Werner up top for Chelsea. They've got Ziyech, Giroud, Loftus-Cheek on the bench. So it's a very strong starting 11 here. We have moved Zaha into the cam role, and we've put Alexander Iwobi on the left of midfield. So it'll be Calvert-Lewin to get this first half underway here. Doucouré, we'll give the ball to Lucas Dean here on Everton's left-hand side. Give it back to Doucouré. There's Wilfried Zaha, who is playing in the cam role today. Andre Gomez, Seamus Coleman. We'll look for a bit of movement here in the middle. We'll play it back to Mason Holgate. Lucas Dean on the left-hand side here. We'll look to bring the ball a bit forward here. Doucouré, Wilfried Zaha. We'll look for Andre Gomez. We'll play it in there to Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Hopefully Zaha makes a bit of a run there. He has. We'll look to chip it over the top towards Wilfried Zaha. And the ball goes all the way into Kepa. So Kepa kicks the ball, looking for Werner, who gets the flick on there. But that will hopefully just go all the way into Jordan Pickford. And it does. So we look to play this ball to Yeremina here. Mason Holgate will get the ball. Lucas Dean on Everton's left-hand side. We'll play a quick ball into Abdoulaye Doucouré there. Wilfried Zaha. Andre Gomez, Dominic Calvert-Lewin has the ball. There's a through run there from Andre Gomez. Hopefully he's got the beating of the defender there, and he does. He's into the boxes, Andre Gomez. We look to play it in there to Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Or turn, he'll have a first-time shot, and it's 1-0 to Everton after 13 minutes here at Goodison Park. Dominic Calvert-Lewin finds the opener for us against Chelsea at home. Fantastic start. It's only took us 13 minutes here to break the deadlock. Best possible start for us here at Goodison Park. Our first attack of the day, and we managed to find the back of the net with Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Good ball into the middle there from Andre Gomez. He turned away from his man, did Dominic Calvert-Lewin. He just got himself a bit of space and put it down to the left-hand side of Kepa, or Kepa's right-hand side, sorry. Best possible start here. Frank Lampard isn't happy, and that's Dom's 10th goal in the Premier League so far. He's been in good goal scoring form for us this season as Dominic Calvert-Lewin. So it'll be Timo Werner to get the half back off underway here. Kovacic has the ball just inside the Chelsea half. He plays the ball up to Kai Havertz, but it was intercepted there by Andre Gomez. And we look to play Richarlison on Everton's right-hand side, who's got the beating of Gaia here. We look to the back post as Iwobi's got a bit of space. We couldn't quite find Iwobi there. Headed away by the Chelsea defence. Alex Iwobi picks it back up, gives it back to Lucas Dean. Chips it to Doucouré on the edge of the box. First time shot there, straight at Kepa. Good movement here from Everton. 20 minutes gone. We lead 1-0 at Goodison Park. Azpilicueta Kovacic plays it to Kai Havertz, who's just inside the Everton half now. Is Kai Havertz. He plays the ball to Timo Werner. Vischer, who's coming down Everton's left-hand side here. Mason Holgate is in pursuit. He's got the beat in the Holgate. He chips it into the middle. Headed away there from Yeremina. Wilfried Zaha has the ball. Hopefully he can bring it away for Everton here. We'll look to play a through ball there for Alex Iwobi. Try and get him in behind Azpilicueta here. He's got a bit of space to run into. A last-ditch tackle there from Azpilicueta. We'll chip it in, looking for Richarlison, but it's cleared only as far as Gomez. First-time shot, took a bit of deflection, and into Kepa. So still Everton lead 1-0 here. 28 minutes gone here at Goodison Park. It's been a good start from the mighty Blues of Everton. Costa has the ball for Chelsea. Chips it back, looking for Gaia. Good interception there from Richarlison. Thiago Silva gives the ball to Rudiger. As you can see, Wolves are leading 2-0 away against Manchester City. It's a good result for us, that. Andre Gomez, we look to play back to Abdoulaye Doucouré. Hopefully Wilfried Zaha can continue his run, and he does. He's in on goal, is Wilfried Zaha. And we were actually looking to try and get that back out to Alex Iwobi, but a bad ball there. Kovacic picks up the ball. Vischer, just midway through inside the Chelsea half. Plays it back in field to Kovacic. Gives it to Kai Havertz just inside the Chelsea half. He's now into the Everton half. He plays a cross-field ball looking for Costa. Can he keep that in? He does. He plays a first-time cross into the box, but it's cut out by Luca Dean. And Andre Gomez picks up the ball for Everton here. Alex Iwobi. Wilfried Zaha. We'll give it back to Andre Gomez here, and hopefully we can find the run of Richarlison, but we'll go back inside to Doucouré, and we're going to send Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and we'll look to try and get around the man there, but Rudiger's got enough strength to push Calvert-Lewin off the ball there. But still, we've got a lot of the possession here. Calvert-Lewin, I couldn't quite find the run there of Wilfried Zaha. Vischer brings it away for Chelsea. He plays the through ball looking for Timo Werner. Mason Holgate is in pursuit here. He's going to have to go wide here as Timo Werner, and a good interception there from Mason Holgate, but that'll be a Chelsea corner. We're into injury time here in the first half of Goodison Park. It's been a very, very good half for us here so far. We've had most of the ball. So it'll be Vischer to whip this corner in for Chelsea. This will be the last that happens here in this first half. He whips it in, looking for Timo Werner. Andre Gomez manages to head the ball away there, and Wilfried Zaha has it. And there's the half-time whistle. It'll be 1-0 to Everton at half-time here at Goodison Park. Dominic Calvert-Lewin broke the deadlock for us with his 10th goal of the season. We've had a lot of the ball, so hopefully we can turn that possession into goals in the second half here. So it'll be Timo Werner to get the second half back off underway here at Goodison Park. Plays a ball to Kai Havertz there. 1-2 with Havertz just inside the Chelsea half, back to Timo Werner. Calvert-Lewin made an interception there, but it would have been a Chelsea free kick. Vischer has the ball. Good interception there from Alex Iwobi. That'll be an Everton throw. Midway through the Everton half here, we look to throw back to Mason Holgate. We'll give it to Abdoulaye Doucouré. There's a bit of room there for Wilfried Zaha. We look to give it to Dominic Calvert-Lewin here. We look to give it back to Wilfried Zaha, who's got quite a bit of space here. We'll look for the through run there of Richarlison. And hopefully we can get a good cross into the box here and find an Everton man. It's back towards the Abdoulaye Doucouré. Hopefully Seamus Coleman can win that header for us, and he can't. So Timo Werner's in pursuit of the loose ball now. He picks it up just inside the Chelsea half here. He chips it back inside to Kante. Kovacic plays a cross-field ball looking for Costa, but he can't keep that in play, Costa. So it'll be an Everton throw just inside the Everton half here. And it was intercepted by Chelsea, so that'll be a Chelsea throw-in. Gaia plays it infield to Costa. Andre Gomez is in pursuit here. Timo Werner gets around Yeremina, but plays it straight to Mason Holgate. Lucas Dean. We look to play Abdoulaye Doucouré here. We look to give it to Wilfried Zaha. Or it'll go to Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Just inside the Chelsea half now. We'll look to send Iwobi on a run. There's nobody in the box so far. Now there's three men arriving in the box. We'll look to chip it in there looking for Andre Gomez. Just over the head of Andre Gomez. It goes out to Richarlison on the other side. We look to play Seamus Coleman, who will whip a first-time cross into the box here. Hopefully we can get ahead on that. We can't. It's cleared by the Chelsea defence to Gaia. And that should be won by Richarlison. It is. Full straight to Dominic Calvert-Lewin. We tried to get a first-time shot off there, but it was blocked by Rudiger. Vischer plays the ball to Kai Havertz, who chips the ball through, looking for Douglas Costa. He's got the beating of Seamus Coleman, does Costa. He gets around Coleman. And he's making his way in towards the Everton box now. He gets around Holgate as well. And it's a good interception from Yeremina. Hopefully we can keep that ball in play. And we do. We give it to Seamus Coleman. We look to go inside to Andre Gomez. Hopefully we can find ourselves a second goal here. That would be very nice to put this game without way out of Chelsea's reach. And he was just offside there with Richarlison. The games are coming thick and fast now. There's another game in 2 days' time against Sheffield United at home. And that was a very, very tight offside decision there. But it might just have been right there. It looks like his right foot might have just been offside. And Thiago Silva is coming off for Chelsea here in the 69th minute. And Andreas Christiansen is coming on. So a change in the back line for Chelsea. As Gaia will take this now and get the second half back off underway. Hopefully Andre Gomez can win that for us. And he does. But it goes straight back to Chelsea. Visha plays it back in field to Kovacic. Timo Werner comes deep to get the ball here. And hopefully we can get that. They went for the spectacular overhead kick there, did Chelsea. We're struggling to get this ball clear. Hopefully Andre Gomez can find Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and he does. We'll go out there to Richarlison on Everton's right-hand side. We look to go back in field here to Gomez, and hopefully Seamus Coleman will continue that run, and he does. 15 minutes remaining here at Goodison Park. He runs straight into Gaia, Seamus Coleman. But you get good win back there from Seamus Coleman. Gives it straight to Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who runs straight into the Chelsea defence. So we look to mix it, and it gives it to Wilfried Zaha. Couldn't quite find his feet there. Runs straight into Christiansen. But he has to kick the ball into touch. So it'll be an Everton throw in here. But first there'll be a Chelsea substitution again. It's Kai Havertz coming off. And it's Olivier Giroud who's coming on for Chelsea with 10 minutes remaining here, plus stoppage time at Goodison Park. So it's Lucas Dean with the throw in for Everton. He gives it to Abdoulaye Doucouré. We'll give it to Wilfried Zaha. See if we can't find Dominic Calvert-Lewin. We'll send a through ball there looking for Chelsea. The keeper's come out as the keeper. We look to dink it back in for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Oh, he couldn't quite get any power or direction on that head of Dominic Calvert-Lewin. So Kepa kicks it long, looking for Timo Werner, who wins the flick on there. Out to Visha. Chips it back to Azpilicueta, the Chelsea right back. Christiansen plays a long ball forward there, looking for Olivier Giroud. But Holgate cuts that out, gives it to Abdoulaye Doucouré. We give it to Wilfried Zaha. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, we look for the run there of Abdoulaye Doucouré. He's in behind the defence. We'll send it to Richarlison. And it's 2-0 to Everton. Richarlison grabs us a second here. And I think it was the 87th minute here. And he runs over to the delighted Everton fans in the lower Bullens. 2-0 to the mighty Blues of Everton. Good through ball there to Doucouré, and we saw that Richarlison had acres of space on the back post, so we played the ball over to him, and all he had to do was put the ball in the open net behind Kepa. It's 2-0 to Everton here at Goodison Park. And job done, I would say. His 6th goal so far in the Premier League for Richarlison. So Giroud will get the second half back off underway here. It's Timo Werner for Chelsea, just inside the Chelsea half. He dinks the ball out to the left-hand side here, looking for Costa, who plays an infield ball for Timo Werner. And time's running out for Chelsea now. We're deep into stoppage time here at Goodison Park. Giroud, Werner, good tackle there from Mason Holgate. Gives it up to Dominic Calvert-Lewin. A heavy touch there. Conte takes the ball. And the ref should blow his whistle now. Werner, Giroud. And a good interception there from Mason Holgate. And there is the full-time whistle. It's Everton 2, Chelsea 0 at Goodison Park. All 3 points will stay on Merseyside. And that just solidifies our position even more in the top 4. It's been a fantastic first season so far here at Goodison Park. Very happy that we could pick up all 3 points here against a very difficult opposition in Chelsea. Job done. It's on to the next one now. Sheffield United at home in 2 days' time. So here are the final match stats. We had 6 shots to Chelsea's 4. We had 5 on target to Chelsea's 3. And possession was split 50-50. So it was a fairly even game, but we managed to put the ball in the back of the net. As we can see, Liverpool won, Leicester won, and City lost 4-1 at home against Wolves. So that'll make us close the gap on Manchester City. Actually, we've went above Manchester City on goal difference. We're 2 points behind Leicester in second. So it's looking very, very good here for Champions League football in Season 1 at Goodison Park. Hopefully we can keep this good run of form going here, as Wilfred Zaha has something he would like to say to us here. Hi, boss. I know people have been talking about the positions you're playing me in. I just want to say I'm ready to do what is ever necessary to make us successful. I'm happy to play as an attacking midfielder if that's part of your plans. That is fantastic to hear, Wilf. I will have to play you in a number of positions here, as Gbamin was disappointed not to be able to play. But I have to rotate the squad, Jean-Philippe. You will be in for a shout at the next game against Sheffield United at home, as Lossell has been sold to Asuna. And we have a youth player that is unsettled here. Emilio Lang is looking to cancel his contract, so we'll have to go and have a look at that. So we'll go do so straight away before we move ahead. I think that's one of the very good youth players that we have in the youth setup here. Lang, 17 years old, 17 overrated, but has the potential to be an 81 to 87 player. His stats aren't actually looking that too bad, so I might actually just bring him up. But the two players I have my eye on here are Roman Brown and Pierre Harbour. 88 to 94 potential and 91 to 94. And he's already 75 overall rated, is Brown. So I might actually look to bring him up. As you can see, his stats are actually looking fantastic, the 18-year-old. So I might look just to bring him up as well. And same with Harbour. So I don't risk losing them. And I'll leave these two down here now to see if they grow any more. So we will look to move ahead now to the second game in today's episode, which is against Sheffield United at home. We only get 1 day rest before we play Sheffield United, and then we get 2 days rest before we meet Gillingham at home in the Cup. So we'll have a quick look at the squad here, and we might have to make a couple of changes here to keep freshness. So we look to give John Joe Kenny a run out here for Seamus Coleman. We'll give Danny Rose a run out for Lucas Dean. We'll look to put Jean-Philippe Gbamin back in here. We look to maybe give Tom Davis a run out in the centre of the midfield there. Wilfred Zaha could do with a rest as well, so we'll play Gylfi Sigurdsson. And we'll bring Moise Kean in for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. And we will save James Rodriguez. Actually, we won't. We'll play James Rodriguez. And we'll take him off around the half-time mark, maybe. We'll see how his stamina's doing. So a couple of changes here going into this second fixture of today's episode. We need to try and keep freshness and morale as high as possible here. So we'll jump straight into the second fixture of today's episode, which is against Sheffield United at home. But first, we'll just do... Oh, sorry, went one too far there. We'll jump straight into this press conference here first before we jump into today's second game.
Welcome, everyone. We'll be starting with the questions now.
You've been on a great form, great run, and look like you've got a real chance of qualifying for the UEFA Champions League. Is your squad big enough to keep up? Everybody will be involved. Rotation is key here in this first season. We need to try and keep all players as fresh as possible, so rotation will be key. Unbeaten so far. Can you keep the run going? I won't focus on the unbeaten run. It would be nice to do so, but it's not the most important thing. The last time these teams met, the game finished 1-1, with the sides pretty evenly matched. Can your boys win this time? We'll give it everything that we have. We want to, of course, win every game that we go into here as manager of Everton Football Club. That is, of course, our main goal.
Okay, guys, we'll be wrapping that up now. Thanks for attending.
So before we jump into the second game of today's episode, guys, if you are a new viewer to the channel, then please do remember to hit the subscribe button. Please do remember to turn all notifications on that little notifications bell. If you are enjoying this Everton career mode save here on FIFA 21, then please do remember to hit the like button, guys, to show me the support. And After this episode, we will be entering the January transfer window, so I do need your guys' feedback on potential signings for January. Who would you like to see me go after and potentially bring into Goodison Park here in this January transfer window? If there's any other feedback, guys, that you would like to be seen done differently in this save to make it more entertaining and realistic for you guys watching, then please do drop it for me in the comment section below this video. All your feedback is greatly appreciated. I want this save to be as interactive as possible, and I really would like you guys to have just as much say as I do. So please do drop me a comment in the comment section below, guys. If there's anything that I can do to improve this save for your viewer quality, then please do let me know, guys. And without further ado, let's jump into the second game of today's episode against Sheffield United at home. So here is the Everton lineup. Jordan Pickford in goal, John Joe Kenny, Yeremina, Mason Holgate and Danny Rose at left back. Jean-Philippe Gbamin, Gylfi Sigurdsson and Tom Davis, with James Rodriguez, Moise Kean and Alex Iwobi as the front three. Games come thick and fast in this Christmas period here in the Premier League, so we've had to make a couple of changes. Moore in goal for Sheffield United, Baldock, Jagielka, Torreira, Basham and Stevens, Sommer, Norwood and Lerma the midfield three, with Morel and Musset up top for Sheffield United. We've got McBurn, Sander Berge on the bench. So it'll be Moise Kean to get the first half underway here at Goodison Park. Gylfi Sigurdsson, Tom Davis, Jean-Philippe Gbamin, James Rodriguez. Of course, we've had to make a few changes going into this fixture here. There's games every 2 days over this Christmas period here in the Premier League, so stamina and fatigue do become an issue. So we have had to rotate the squad just a little bit here, and that gives us a chance to do even more so in the next game against Gillingham in the FA Cup. As Iwobi has it on Everton's left-hand side here, we look to play it inside to Tom Davis, Moise Kean, Gylfi Sigurdsson. We look to send off a first-time shot there. Good save by Moore. So it'll be an Everton corner here. Just about 8 minutes gone at Goodison Park. That was our first shot of the day from Gylfi Sigurdsson, and Moore was up to the task here. So it'll be an Everton corner. We look to whip it into the centre of the box here. Hopefully Moise Kean can get something on that, and he just fires over, does Moise Kean. I didn't think he was getting there, but he managed to rise late, did Moise Kean, and just heads wide of Moore's post. Good opportunity there for Everton within the first 10 minutes. So it'll be Moore with the goal kick here for Sheffield United. He plays it short to the ex-Everton man Phil Jagielka. James Rodriguez is in pursuit here. He plays it to Baldock, Sheffield United's right back. Plays it infield to Sommer. Norwood plays a through ball there looking for Baldock, who's continued his run on this right hand side here. Has Baldock, he crosses it into the box, and Yeremina manages to win that header for us. We look to send Alex Iwobi on a run here down Everton's left hand side. He's got the beating of his man here, does Alex Iwobi. We look to play in maybe Tom Davis there. We look to send Moise Kean through, and he loses out there to the Sheffield United defence, does Moise Kean. There's a good through ball there initially from Tom Davis, as Sommer has the ball just inside the Sheffield United half. He plays a lovely through ball there, looking for Baldock again on their right hand side. Cut out there by Mason Holgate. Tom Davis picks up the ball for Everton midway through the Everton half. Danny Rose looks to bring the ball forward down Everton's left hand side here. Not much movement for Danny Rose, but we'll go back and field here for Tom Davis. We'll give it to Jean-Philippe Gbamin. Moise Kean has a bit of space here. We'll send Gylfi Sigurdsson on a run. He's just beat the defence there. Hopefully he can put it in the far corner, Gylfi Sigurdsson. And he just places the shot wide to the far post, does Gylfi Sigurdsson. Oh, I thought that was definitely going to be the breakthrough that we were looking for. You need to do better there, Gylfi. I think you know that yourself, mate. So Moore with the goal kick for Sheffield United. Plays it up for Morel, and Holgate wins the header, but it drops down to Norwood. But he plays it straight into the feet of Mason Holgate, and Gylfi Sigurdsson's making us a run there. Holgate has continued his run forward there. Good interception by the Sheffield United defence. Gylfi Sigurdsson picks the ball back up for Everton. We'll go back to Mason Holgate. We'll play it forward to Tom Davis, who's got the beating of his man there, and he's got a lot of competition here, Tom Davis, but chips it in looking for Moise Kean. Cleared away by the Sheffield United defence. Sumer has the ball just inside the Sheffield United half here. Baldock with a crossfield ball. Hopefully John Joe Kenny can cut that out for us, and he does. It's James Rodriguez coming down Everton's right hand side here. We see the runner Moise Kean, who's in behind the Sheffield United defence there. We see there's a bit of space there for Gylfi Sigurdsson. We can't quite find Gylfi Sigurdsson, and the ball rolls into the Sheffield United keeper. Danny Rose wins that header nicely for us. Tom Davis, we'll give it back to Gylfi Sigurdsson. First time finish here maybe from Gylfi, but he was looking for the run there of James Rodriguez, but cut out by the Sheffield United defence, and the keeper plays it out into touch. So it'll be an Everton throw in midway through the Sheffield United half here. Gabaman, Tom Davis. We need a bit more movement here in the final third from the Everton players. Tom Davis has continued his run for us, but Moise Kean runs straight into the defender there. And they managed to clear the ball through Sheffield United. Sumer just inside the Everton half here, but Kenny cuts out that for us, and Danny Rose has the ball. We'll play it to Alexander Iwobi on the left hand side for Everton. Infield to Moise Kean. Not much movement ahead of Moise Kean. He's going to have to go alone. Is Moise Kean? He's around the defender. He's inside the box. Can he finish it off for us? 1-0 to Everton. He had to do it all on his own, did Moise Kean, but he did the job for us. It's 1-0 to Everton here. There wasn't much movement around Moise Kean. He beat one defender, he beat two defenders, and he slots home behind Moore in the Sheffield United goal there. Good finish from Moise Kean. Everton lead 1-0 at Goodison Park. We waited until the latter stages of the first half, but we finally have the goal that we've been looking for. It's 1-0 to Everton. This good run of form continues here. So it'll be Sheffield United to get the first half back on the way here at Goodison Park. 2 minutes remaining plus stoppage time here. Hopefully James can bring that ball down for us, and he does. Lovely bit of skill there from James just to kill the ball dead. Danny Rose. And we'll look to go back inside again to Moise Kean. Hopefully Gylfi will make us a run here, but Tom Davis is making us a run also, so we'll look for Tom Davis, but cut out by Phil Jagielka. And there's the first half-time whistle. Everton 1, Sheffield United 0 so far here at Goodison Park. We've had a lot of the possession, but we haven't had so many chances. But we have put the one away that's fell to us. And it was Moise Kean in the 43rd minute. So we'll have a quick look at the match facts here. So we can see we've had 4 shots to their 0. We've had 2 on target to their 0. And we've had a lot more possession than Sheffield United here at Goodison Park. So hopefully we can turn that possession into goals here in the second half. And it's Sheffield United to get the second half underway here. So I'm hoping that we can turn all this possession into goals here, as Sigurdsson wins the ball off the midfield there. And we're looking for a run here of someone. And it's Moise Kean. He was looking for the through ball there to Tom Davis, but cut out by Sheffield United's defence. Lamar has it just inside the Sheffield United half. Plays it to Stevens. He plays a through ball there, looking for Lamar again, but he brings down Tom Davis, and that'll be an Everton free kick just inside the Everton half. It's a yellow card to the Sheffield United man. So it'll be Holgate with the free kick here. Plays it up to Gylfi Sigurdsson. Not very much movement ahead of Gylfi Sigurdsson, so we'll go back to Mason Holgate here. We'll play it to Danny Rose. We'll go back in field here for Tom Davis. Hopefully Moise Kean will make us a run, and he has, but we'll give it to Gylfi Sigurdsson, who runs straight into the Sheffield United defender. Sumer has the ball just inside the Sheffield United half here. He turns. He looks to play a cross ball to Baldock, and he finds him on the right hand side here. Musette, good interception there from Jean-Philippe Gabaman. Gylfi Sigurdsson, we'll look to play Tom Davis, and hopefully Alex Iwobi will make us a run here. You've got to make us a run there, Alex. We'll go back in field here for Tom Davis. Gylfi Sigurdsson, we'll give it to Moise Kean. Gylfi Sigurdsson, we need to start trying to turn all this possession into goals here. It's difficult to break down this back line of Sheffield United, but we'll keep on looking for an opening here. Gabaman, Tom Davis, we'll go back to Gabaman. We'll look for Alex Iwobi here. Bit of space there for Gabaman. We'll tee off the shot here, and we'll have a first time shot with Gabaman, but it's blocked by the defence. Lamar brings the ball away for Sheffield United here. Gives it to Musset. Moyoral plays the ball to Baldock, who again is coming down this right hand side for Sheffield United. He crosses an early cross into the box, but it's cut out by Yeremina. But they pick up the ball again, do Sheffield United. This could be dangerous. They're inside the Everton box, cut out by John Joe Kenny. And Gabaman brings the ball away for Everton. He plays the ball up to Moise Kean. And we'll give it to Gylfi Sigurdsson, and we'll look for James Rodriguez, but that's a bad through ball that from Gylfi Sigurdsson, so it didn't quite make the man that he was intended for. Sumer, Norwood, 70 minutes gone here at Goodison Park. Stevens looks for the cross into the box, but it's blocked there from John Joe Kenny, and we'll look to make a couple of changes here now. Not happy how things are working out in the final third. So we'll bring Richarlison on for Alex Iwobi. We'll bring Abdoulaye Doucouré on for Tom Davis. And we will bring on Dominic Calvert-Lewin for Sigurdsson. We'll put Keane in the cam role, and we'll change him out with James Rodriguez. So we'll have Moise Kean on the right, Calvert-Lewin through the centre, and Richarlison off the left. So a triple substitution here for Everton in the 71st minute. Also substitution for Sheffield United. Sander Berge is coming on for Sheffield United for Sumer. And we now make our triple substitution. Tom Davis, Iwobi and Gylfi Sigurdsson go off. Richarlison, Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Abdoulaye Doucouré come on. With just under 20 minutes remaining here at Goodison Park. We've had a lot of possession, but we haven't managed to convert that into goals. And hopefully we can bring that away, but we don't. And that was a big chance there for Sheffield United and Sander Berge, who's only just come on. He just pulls that wide of Jordan Pickford's post. That was a massive chance there for Sheffield United to draw themselves level here at Goodison Park. But we've been let off lightly there. So it'll be Jordan Pickford with this goal kick. Plays it to Yeremina. John Joe Kenny. So hopefully with the change at the front three, there'll be a bit more movement for us. We look to go inside here to Jean-Philippe Gabaman, James Rodriguez, Abdoulaye Doucouré. We look to give the ball to Danny Rose. We look to start moving the ball just a little bit quicker here now. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. There's a lovely run there from Richarlison, who's got the beating of his man there, but Baldock covers well there. Jagielka plays a through ball up there, but cut out by Danny Rose. Jean-Philippe Gabaman gives it to Andre. No, he doesn't. He gives it to James Rodriguez, who finds Calvert-Lewin, and it's 2-0 to Everton. The man simply cannot stop scoring, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. He's been in great goal-scoring form so far in Season 1 for us. A lovely through ball there from James Rodriguez. Gabaman to James Rodriguez. He finds Calvert-Lewin in a lot of space there. And he just lifts the ball over the Sheffield United keeper. And it's 2-0 to Everton here. So it'll be Sheffield United to get the game back off underway here. Very happy that we've managed to put 2 goals past Sheffield United with all the possession we've had. We could have made it more, but still very happy that we've got the 2 goals. James Rodriguez, Abdoulaye Doucouré. You see the run there of Richarlison on this left hand side here. Has he got the beating of his man Richarlison? He does. That's a lovely piece of skill from Richarlison. Plays it into James Rodriguez. He's got a bit of time and space. We'll look for the run of Jean-Philippe Gabaman. And it's 3-0 to Everton. Deflecting in off the keeper there. But we'll take it. And it's Jean-Philippe Gabaman's first goal for the season for Everton Football Club. 3-0 at home against Sheffield United. Very happy with the changes that we've made. All 3 players have been involved here. And a very lucky deflection there. And the ball just trickles into the Sheffield United net, but we'll take it. 3-0 to Everton at Goodison Park. So Sheffield United get the game back off underway here. There's 4 minutes remaining plus stoppage time. Everton are leading 3-0 at home, thanks to 2 second half goals. Sander Berge. He's making a run towards the Everton goal, but cut out there by Mason Holgate. Yeremina, Jean-Philippe Gabaman. Moise Ken gives it to James Rodriguez. Good tackle there from the Sheffield United midfield. Plays a lovely through ball up there, but cut out by Mason Holgate, but goes straight back to Musette. And a lovely interception there from Mason Holgate. Gives it to Moise Ken. We'll look for the run of Dominic Calvert-Lewin. And there's the full-time whistle. It's 3-0 to Everton. And another 3 points. We've been in fine form this season at home at Goodison Park. We've made it into somewhat of a fortress. Incredibly happy with how we managed to turn all that possession that we had in the first half into goals in the second half. We run out 3-0 winners here against Sheffield United. So we'll have a look at the final match stats here. We had 7 shots on target to their 2. We had 5 on target to their 1. And we got 3 goals. So very, very pleased with that performance. Jean-Philippe Gbamin was the man of the match with a 9.3 rating there. Very, very pleased with the way Jean-Philippe played and managed to grab himself a goal. So that's just cementing our place even further in the top 4 this season. So we'll have a look at the squad now for the fixture against Gillingham, which will of course be a simulated game here, as the January transfer window is now open. So please guys, do leave me your feedback in the comment section below, as the window is now open. Theo Walcott, Gylfi Sigurdsson, and I think Jonas Lossell have left the club. Yep, there it is. Lossell has left. Walcott has left. Gylfi Sigurdsson has left to join Borussia Dortmund. João Virginia leaves on a short-term loan here. Benny Beningame leaves on a 2-season loan with an option to buy after that. And Anthony Gordon has left on a short-term loan here. So we will need to bring in some cover in this January transfer window. So if you could please leave me your feedback in the comment section below, guys, of which players you would like to see me go after. I'm going to need a backup cam now for James Rodriguez, as Gylfi Sigurdsson has left the club. I'm also going to need a backup right winger, as Theo Walcott has left the club. So we are a bit short on players now, guys. So if you could please leave me some feedback in the comment section below. We'll look to make a couple of changes here for this cup fixture against Gillingham. We'll let Danny Rose have a run out here. Davis can continue. Gbamin can continue. I might actually give Harbour a run out here. The young kid. Keane. I'll look to maybe give Brown. Of course, the very promising right winger that we've just brought up here. His stats are looking very, very good here. Only 18 years of age. And he's got a 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. His pace, shooting, passing, dribbling all look very good, the 18-year-old. So I think that's more than enough quality, hopefully, to see off Gillingham in this third and final game of today's episode. So please, guys, any feedback for players that you would like to see me go after or bring in here in this January transfer window would be very, very much appreciated. And we look to do the sim match here. So hopefully we can get past Gillingham at home and advance into the next round of the FA Cup. I would like to go far in this FA Cup. And I do feel we have enough quality on the pitch to be able to move past Gillingham. No offence to Gillingham. So if you are a new viewer to the channel, guys, then please remember to hit the subscribe button. Please do remember to turn all notifications to on so you do not miss any future content coming to the channel. If you are enjoying this Everton career mode save here on FIFA 21, then please remember to leave me a little like, guys, to show me the support. It does help the channel grow to even more than what it's become today, and I really do appreciate you taking the time out to do so. So thank you to everybody who does. And transfer feedback, guys, would be lovely in the comment section below. Or any other feedback for that matter. If there's anything I can do differently to make this save more entertaining for you, then please do let me know in the comment section below, guys. So we're 10 minutes in here, and it'll be an Everton free kick deep into the Everton half. Moise Ken has the ball, but he loses out to the Gillingham defence here. Gives it to Brown, and Alex Iwobi has the ball. Tom Davis, Moise Ken. And Gillingham look to hit us on the counter-attack here. I hope we don't make this more difficult than what we have to. We have had to heavily rotate. There's been a lot of fixtures in this month of December. So we've had to manage the squad the best we can here. As Gillingham look to bring the ball forward here. 22 minutes gone, still 0-0. Everton v Gillingham in the FA Cup fixture here. And Kenny comes away with the ball, and he looks to send Brown away. Down Everton's right hand side, he plays an infield ball to Moise Kean. Tom Davis has the ball, he chips it back in there looking for Moise Kean. It's 1-0 to Everton, great finish there from Moise Kean. We break the deadlock in the 28th minute here. Just what we were looking for here. I would really like to get a couple of goals to the good and be able to take off some players and save them for the next upcoming Premier League fixtures. Iwobi, but he was just offside there, was Alex Iwobi. 32 minutes gone. 1-0 to Everton in this FA Cup fixture. But they're not going to make it easy for us, our Gillingham. We're going to have to work for the win here. As he chips it in looking for Harbour, but it's cut out by the Gillingham keeper. Plays a long ball there looking for the winger, but it'll be an Everton throw deep into the Everton half here. 5 minutes plus stoppage time to half time. 1-0 to Everton. Tom Davis, he looks for Brown here, but just over hits the ball, so it'll be a goal kick to Gillingham. So it's been a decent first half here. Gillingham have had a bit of the ball, but we have managed to find the opening goal that we were looking for. And the ref should blow the half-time whistle anytime soon, but not before Gillingham might be able to get a shot off here. Be a corner to Gillingham, deep into stoppage time here in the first half. And it's cleared by the Everton defence. And there is the half-time whistle. So we had 57% of the possession to their 43. We've had one shot. They haven't had any shots yet, but you never know. They might be able to find a breakthrough in the second half, but hopefully they don't. As Gillingham get the second half back off underway here at Goodison Park. I think it's nice to be able to give those two youngsters a run out here in the FA Cup. That was, of course, one of the board expectations, that we bring up some youth players and play them, but that's not, of course, before next season. But it's always nice to bring up the youth and be able to give them a run out here, especially Brown, who looks like an absolute world beater in the next coming seasons. And it's 2-0. Moise Kean scores himself a second here against Gillingham. It looks like we're cruising through to the next round of the FA Cup here. So if things stay the way they do, I won't be forced to bring on any of the first team starters. The fringe players will be able to finish this game off for us and get us through to the next round of the FA Cup. 61 minutes gone here at Goodison Park. Everton lead 2-0 in this FA Cup fixture against Gillingham. Alex Iwobi picks the ball up deep into the Everton half here. Tom Davis, Iwobi, Danny Rose, back to Tom Davis. And a crossfield ball there looking for Brown, but just too much on it, so there'll be a Gillingham throw in here, midway through the Gillingham half, as they look to try and work their way forward, do Gillingham. But they're having trouble getting through the Everton defence, but here they come, Gillingham. He's got a bit of space, and it's 2-1. Just as I say, they've had trouble breaking down our defence. They go straight up and find a goal. I guess that's what they would call the commentator's curse, but hopefully we can hang on to this now. We'll find ourselves a third. Hopefully we don't let Gillingham back into this game. There's 15 minutes remaining plus stoppage time here at Goodison Park. It's 2-1 between Everton and Gillingham. I think that was their first shot on goal, and they managed to find the breakthrough to Gillingham. Alex Iwobi, Moise Kean, and it's a hat-trick for Moise Kean. Fantastic performance from Moise Kean today. He's definitely pushing himself into my plans for a start in the next Premier League fixture. It's difficult to look past somebody who's got himself a hat-trick. He's in good form now as Moise Kean. So I might have a bit of a selection problem come the next Premier League match. It's going to be very difficult to leave out Moise Kean, and a great save there from the Gillingham keeper. It'll be an Everton corner here, 4 minutes remaining, and it's 4-1. It's Michael Keane. And of course the quality has shown through now. It's 4-1 to Everton with 4 minutes plus stoppage time remaining here in this FA Cup fixture. It's also very nice to see the fringe players, when they get a chance, grab that chance. It does of course make It's difficult for me in the next fixture to be able to pick the squad. And there it is, the full-time whistle. A hat-trick for Moise Kean in the FA Cup. Fantastic performance from Moise Kean today. And it doesn't look like there was very many upsets. The quick glance I got at that screen there. So we look to simulate ahead towards the next game here, as we are currently sitting second in the league. We're joint second with Manchester City, but we've scored a few more goals than Manchester City, I think. Or goal difference is playing a part there. So we're currently sat second in the Premier League in Season 1, which is fantastic so far. We've got a 6-point gap down to Wolves in fifth. And we've got a 1 point down to Leicester in fourth, so it's still very, very tight at the top of the table here, but very, very pleased with the way we've managed to start this season so far. Second in the Premier League, as we get a transfer offer here from James Rodriguez from Arsenal, and they're willing to give us Ozil plus 1.7 million for James Rodriguez. And I'm going to say no thank you to that offer. Not interested in Ozil or 1.7 million for James Rodriguez. He is not going anywhere, the Colombian. He's been in fantastic form for us so far. This season has the Colombian, so he isn't going anywhere. So we'll have a look at the fixtures that will be played in the next episode. We have Brighton away, Aston Villa away, and West Bromwich Albion at home. And we have Fulham away. So what I could do, guys, is I could maybe play 1 and Sim 3 or play 2 Sim 2 in the next episode. You'll have to let me know in the comment section below what you guys would like to see me do in this next episode. Also, transfer targets. The January transfer window is open, and we do need a backup right winger and a backup cam. So please do drop your feedback in the comment section below. Any players that you would like to see me go after in this January transfer window to bolster the Everton squad, then please do let me know in the comment section below, guys, as it looks like we have dropped down to third in the Premier League now. Let's have a quick look there. Yep. We've got 1 game less played, and City have dropped points. We're joint with City with 1 game less played than them, and we're 2 points behind Leicester with 1 game less played, so we've got a great opportunity to push on and solidify second position in the next episode, and maybe try and hopefully close the gap to Liverpool. So any feedback is, of course, greatly appreciated, guys, so please do drop it in the comment section below. If you are a new viewer to the channel, guys, then please do remember to hit the subscribe button. Please do turn all notifications to on, so you do not miss any future FIFA 21 content coming to the channel. And if you are enjoying this Everton career mode save here, then please do remember to hit the like button, guys, to show me the support. And I hope you've enjoyed today's episode as much as I have. And I'll see you again in the next one. Thank you very much, everyone.